Hello YouTube, Sequester Zone here. I know I promised never to come back, but something has happened that I cannot ignore. One of my best friends, Jenny McDermott, somebody who I love like a sister, has been unfairly attacked and harassed by the YouTube community. I've had my problems with the YouTube platform in the past, but I never thought a community based on shaming others in order to secure one's own sense of intellectual and moral superiority would ever turn this bad. Jenny has been falsely accused of doxing Armored Skeptic, despite the fact that his real name was already known before her video. Armored Skeptic lied about the dox and false flagged Jenny in order to silence her free speech. What is worse is she was then lied about repeatedly in a series of response videos for her criticism of anti-feminism. Because according to atheist logic, criticism of anti-feminism is harassment. That is not even the most shocking part of this story. Jenny has been driven to the breaking point by the harassment she has received from the YouTube community and is suffering from severe mental illness. She has been diagnosed extensively by hundreds of unqualified people in the YouTube comment section. But despite this extensive diagnosis, these same people have shown a depraved indifference to Jenny's mental state, not only not showing concern for her condition, but attempting to make it worse and push her over the edge. For those of you not up on recent YouTube drama, Jenny's mental breakdown began when she experienced severe bullying from the YouTuber JJ Talks, who subjected her to a harassment campaign from her anti-feminist allies. JJ and Jenny were once good friends until Jenny confronted JJ with an accusation that one of their friends had choked his ex-girlfriend. Despite the fact that JJ had made accusations about alleged comedian Richard the Dick Pics Coughlin based on hearsay, she refused to listen to Jenny about the more serious accusation and even attempted to paint Jenny as a liar for merely engaging in the same behavior that she had. Despite the fact Coughlin obviously has nothing else in his life except the admiration of total strangers on the internet and has been warding off a vast right-wing conspiracy against him for nearly a decade, JJ continued her bullying campaign against Coughlin, prompting him to say that it is because of feminists like JJ he can't get decent tail on Tinder. Lies continued about Jenny when a number of atheists, including noted gender studies expert Noel Plum, accused her falsely of saying Armored Skeptic was a pedophile. This is obviously false since Jenny merely stated that it would be okay to dox Armored Skeptic for having sex with an underage girl because the atheist community had previously both defended and celebrated the doxing of Hannibal the Victor 13, who may or may not have had sex with an underage girl as an adult. Despite the fact that atheists everywhere called Hannibal a pedophile, Noel Plum had these harsh words for Jenny.
What the fuck? What kind of stupid cunt thinks that 17, fancying a 17-year-old, makes you a fucking paedophile in the first place? This is the definition on Wikipedia. Paedophilia is a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or older adolescent experiences a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to prepubescent children, generally age 11 years or younger. As a medical diagnosis, specific criteria for the disorder extend the cutoff point for prepubescence to age 13.
One would assume that Noel would have been equally as eager to make this correction in regards to Hannibal, since it irked him so badly. While it was true that Jenny did accuse Armored Skeptic of rape, she suffers from a serious and debilitating mental illness, as you well know because of your comments. And when she was told by Kevin Logan that Armored Skeptic's cum bucket, shoe on head, was underage, she believed him because of his great reputation for intelligence and honesty. It is important to note that Kevin was content in spreading this false information privately, and it was Jenny who brought the idea into the free marketplace of ideas, using her glorious free speech. Because of Jenny, we can now truly debate whether Armored Skeptic did in fact rape Shoe on Head. Despite the fact that the age of 17 was proven false, I am sure there are many feminists in our community, such as Manchies or Bunsoms, who have grave doubts whether a 24-year-old can consent to sex with a man as much as 7 years her senior. What about all the rapes the armored skeptic may have committed that we don't even know about? Or the ones that he might statistically commit in the future? It isn't the law that determines what is rape any more than the law is capable of giving us an objective answer to whether Anita Sarkeesian is a lying con artist fraud. Due to these attacks on free speech by ruthless atheist rapists, I have decided that I will return to YouTube with a new channel soon. I have proclaimed myself the ally of all those, like Jenny McDermott, who are experiencing online harassment. Together we will make the internet safe for women and free speech again. It's time to end this.
People get silenced for having a difference of opinion all the time. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with what they're saying except for somebody disagreed with it and they found some way to abuse a fucking system.